to jump right into PS2. Game 1 with some beautiful zoning action. I know you're excited to watch this.
As the viewers are at home, I'm sure they're very excited to see two zoners head to head, one higher tier than the other.
Yeah, in all honesty, I'm kind of glad at least Velta's on ship. Okay.
What an amazing play right there. You know, we like to get on Zeldas for just mashing that neutral B, but sometimes when it's used to effectiveness, it can be pretty great. So just the two opponents are feeling each other out right now, despite the fact that they probably played multiple times. They're just getting used to, you know, playing each other, because Bonren hasn't really been to an MTS, and I don't remember the last time Velta played against them. So right now they're just trying to get familiarized with one another.
Yeah, Bonren not really like attending as much recently. Been playing League and doing other stuff, but we know who Bonren is. He's former PR best Zelda in Texas. Well, Ray's there, but beat Sam Sora at Frostbite. So he's definitely like known as a great player, as we all know him. But it can be very interesting. An old PR member versus a new PR member, as this is a tech, so no punish on him.
See, I don't know if that's true. I've been told by some Zeldas that isn't, and that you can DI up and away in order to avoid it.
Yeah,
but it feels like propaganda. It feels like propaganda because I've been hit by that one too many times.
Right. To be fair, sometimes when I get hit by the up B, I just kind of like, okay, I die here. But it looked like Velta escaped that one, but
yeah,
getting that famous corner pressure.
These two players clearly knowing like what they're doing. They're not going to get hit by that cheesy stuff. I say that as just a back air, just hits Velta despite the... Oh! And the forward air killing, so now we're at even stocks right now.
Yeah, Velta definitely like one of the more like aggressive Mega Mans. Like, similar to how MPG plays from Tri-State. Definitely like tries to go in, but has incredible corner pressure to just really punish you for existing anywhere that's not center stage. As you can see, he killed him with the flare on that first stock, but still a very even matchup here going into the second stock here. And it's going to be a really good set so far, I can definitely tell.
Yeah, Mega Man has a lot of traps and interesting little things he could do with the side B and his Metal Blade. I don't know what the move's called, but it's very fun to see what Mega Mans can do in order to set up traps and little intricate things to take a stock. It doesn't feel cool when you're playing against it, but it does look nice, especially like that little Metal Blade into back air. Nice kill confirmed there.
Yeah, Metal Blade into is such a valuable tool. We see Mega Mans from all over the world, you know, really kind of capitalize and maximize the use of that Metal Blade. As we've seen over the game's lifespan, Mega Man has certainly been like one of those characters that rewards like figuring stuff out, as that's such a great platform pressure. It's also another signature aspect of his gameplay that I always find so like impressive is just that platform pressure I talked about in the other set.
I can definitely tell you, having a projectile is not having a projectile. Having an item is much better than not having an item.
Yeah, no doubt. It's basically projectiles and item versus projectiles here.
I don't think there's a single low-tier character who has an item. There's Peach, Mega Man. Peach has an item.
You said low tier.
No, there's not a single low tier that has an item. See, like Peach is a high. No,
like, you have to
Peach is a high tier. Mega Man's a high tier. These characters are high tiers. I think they were okay.
They want me to deep throat the mic.
Yeah, that's what Oscar was signifying. So, back to what I was saying. Like Diddy Kong has an item. Pac-Man has an item. None of these characters are bad by any means.
Right.
And they, while without the item, they're very good. They become instantly high tier when they utilize that item to its effectiveness.
Yeah, no doubt. Items in this game are really good. As Velta's playing really well here, we really saw him not commit at all in that scenario. He was really on the other side of the platform when Bonren was standing on that one as well.
That was an excellent conversion, up air into forward. I have not seen something like that in a while.
He does that to me all the time, but he's very like consistent at that because that kills very early because the knockback from the up air like sends him up, and then the fair is gonna kill him like much earlier than you'd expect. As Bonren ends that stock at a pretty high percent here, 109. Definitely kill percent at the ledge. He needs to watch out.
Bonren seems to finally get the flow of things going. He got that very good read on Velta with that little up B there. See, he's now just figuring out this match. Will it be a little too late for Bonren, however? He is racking up the percent. Velta just trying to get a kill right now. I've heard that Mega Mans have a hard time killing, especially because most of their setups require a certain percentage window. Like right now, I think the percentage window is kind of gone.
Right, I think that's true to an extent for sure, but I think the bear, like, really from, like, one half of the stage in the right direction is going to do it. But, oh, he gets a nice jump lead into that. We saw the game really get pulled away from Bonren there, getting the stock deficit, but Bonren doing a really good job of obtaining it right back, going up 1-0 in the very clutch game 1, and really excited to see how game 2 turns out, knowing how these two players adapted in game 1 alone.
Yeah, they are considered some of the best in Houston for a reason, so let's see what Velta can do to come back from this.
Yeah, judging by how quick they selected the characters, I imagine they're going right back to PS2. Doesn't really feel like a stage issue as well. I don't think they want to take each other to like really good stages either. I think it's more of a player-on-player thing.
Yeah.
Get some quick percent. Wow.
Leaf Shield has been nerfed over and over and over again, and yet it continues to be a very good tool for Mega Man to use.
Yeah, I think Mega Man kind of needed that kind of move for his kit, but I'm not saying like it's deserved. We are Mega Man haters, of course, but
the average Mega Man hater.
Like you're saying. It's 90% here. He's going to die to a bear in the corner potentially here, and Velta with that corner pressure. We'll see how Bonren escapes it here. As oh no, he catches the roll, but regains center stage really quickly. But now that's down to putting in disadvantage once again.
Bonren is using that neutral B to its effectiveness, just throwing out reflectors, but unfortunately does get back aired.
Yeah, as you said, that reflector pretty good in this matchup, obviously, because it reflects really half of Mega Man's game plan, right? Crash Bomber, Metal Blade, pellets, you know, all of that. And F Smash as well. So it's going to reflect a lot, and that's why we've seen it so much here. But sitting at a pretty healthy 74, you're really not going to die to anything unless it's with a smash attack at ledge, like a charge smash attack. But that could change right here in this corner scenario.
Zeldas have an unfortunate issue of getting out-camped by characters who have just faster projectiles. And now that Bonren is losing right now, it's kind of hard for him to just set up his little traps with the Phantom and with the side B. So he's just trying to... Ooh! And the backer not able to take it because Bonren has that phenomenal DI.
Wow. Big enough to hit him. And as you said, he's not really getting the time to set up his traps, except like right there, of course. And that's what I was saying about like Velta being like a more aggressive Mega Man. That's why he's not really getting enough time to set up his kind of like his Phantom, his neutral Bs, all of that.
I think in this matchup he does have to play more aggressive. He does have to play in that little mid-range zone. Oh, Velta has to play a little more in that mid-range zone where the pellets barely connect, so just barely stun Bonren.
And we're back in a scenario pretty familiar where we were in game 1. Velta with a pretty sizable lead here. 4-throw does not kill. Gets a right guess on that neutral B, but pretty smart reflector there. I don't even know if the metal blade. Wow, great call out. See, it wasn't really a call out, more of a reaction, but again, one stock above here, we've seen Bonren recover from bigger deficits here. In this scenario, Bonren's at like 100.
You know, from my experience, you should never go up 3 stocks to 1.
True. Never have the lead ever.
Never have the lead. You're guaranteed to lose.
Take notes.
Okay, let's see
if Bonren kind of responds here to this strong lead that Velta has. Not going to roll in there.
Velta just trying to rack on percent just to get that kill, and it seems to be trapping. Oh, and stuck in that little Leaf Shield setup. Leaf Shield does have a significant amount of end lag when the move is used, but Mega Man can just kind of run away to safety. But Bonren has punished Mega Man's down B by using that up B as a whiff punishing option. Ooh, and now we're back to what it was in game 1.
Yeah, this is still not over now, but
and
great.
Shoryuken.
That's that Shoryuken, like you say. Making it 1-1, game 3 starting off here.
Velta adapted very well in that game, just figured out that he needs to keep him in that mid-range zone, just make it to where the pellets barely connect.
Yeah, very good adaptation by Velta so far. We saw glimpses of that in game 1, but Bonren ended up like kind of taking it and regaining control of that game 1, but didn't really show that in game 2. And that's why we were tied 1-1 right now. Looking into game 3, I imagine no stage switches as well. Both going to stick it out to PS2 and the mids.
I don't know what stages are good for Zelda or for Mega Man, so I'm assuming they're just going to what's more comfortable. That's just my assumption. Oh, looks like we're going to Battlefield.
Switching it up here.
I know
I couldn't
that.
tell you.
I know that Zelda's like Battlefield because they can up B similar to how Cloud can use his up B and not be punished.
Oh, like on that top platform.
Yeah, on
Okay,
the
that
top
makes
platform.
sense. Yeah.
That's the only thing I know about Zelda stage picking.
Yeah, I think it's like marginally better for Zelda. I don't think anything really changes for, I almost said Waltz, another Mega Man, for Velta here, because he's still going to have that like similar platform layout, going to get similar platform pressure that we've seen in Game 1 and Game 2. And we're going to see if that continues here. And strong opening from Velta here, 101 to 39%. This damage is going to look to get racked up here by Bonren, but getting put off stage here by Velta.
It seems like Velta is really good at just getting the lead and sticking to it, but Bonren seems to be the type of person to just, you know, take a second, adapt, and then just come rocking back with that rage.
Right. Like we even saw that in that Game 3. Like he got him to the last stock when he was down 3-1 stocks, you know? As okay.
I have never seen that happen.
Yeah, looking like Wolf
Maybe.
Crab right there.
Looking like Wolf Crab. And, oh, unfortunately does not connect on that.
Yeah, I think Zelda might have to follow the DI. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't play Zelda.
Bonren has been able to use the reflector to great effect, but Velta seems to not be using that opening to punish it. And maybe he's planning on something, but oh, he gets that nice little ledge trap there.
Barely outside the percent to where the fair is connecting. You could really see the animation get so close to him. Very sizable lead so far here. Almost a full stock lead. He's going to be a bear punch.
Back air puts him off stage. Zelda's one of those characters you have to ledge trap. It's almost impossible to edge guard that character. And that forward air takes it.
And as you were saying, Zelda's options of getting off ledge aren't that great either. Like outside of like fishing for the up B, similar to how like Palutena would do it. It doesn't really have the
And
warp
that
cancels.
back air takes it. But Bonren was down 3 stocks to 1 in the previous game, and he almost managed to bring it back, so he might be able to bring it back here. Gets a nice little read.
Yeah, and as you were saying, this is a similar scenario we've seen in games 1 and 2, but Bonren, again, no stranger to this. Like you were saying, prefers to like kind of sit and wait for the game to like go on to see to what his next move is, to see if he can adapt. So we're going to see that here potentially.
And a not great up B there, punished by Velta, just ready, sitting and waiting for that. And the forward smash, not able to take it. Excellent evasion there by Velta. And now we're down to even stocks.
Generally, people like to double jump there just because, like, if you just normal jump, you're going to get hit by the Phantom. Great ledge trump. Not going to re-grab, so there is not going to hit. And this is, like, an even stock game, 63. This is still, like, bring a backable for Zelda here, of course. Like, one, like, decent combo.
Good up B there, able to get Mega Man away from the ledge. And now we're back to a reversal.
Yeah, he's really catching those like kind of jumps that Velta is doing over Phantom. As I said, it's even game right now.
That forward air not able to take it.
This is such a tense game 3, and this is still a best of 3 territory here in winners quarters. So this is gonna be the last stock of this set here, and we're gonna see
and that forward smash takes it. Excellent game there by Bonren. Just he was just showing that even if you're down, you're not out.
Right.